Hi all, Karen here. Today we're going to be making another Christmas card. Today we're going to be using this set from Peak and Maine called Beachy Christmas. Now I'm in Florida and I love my flamingos. So this was a set for me. This was the first card I made. But then I was thinking, how else can we mix and match this? So I ended up with this one. And this one. And this one. And this one, and this one, and this one. I might like this set just a little bit. So let me get this camera turned around and we're going to make one. All right, before we get started, let's take another look. This is the one card I actually finished and made into a complete card. So we've got Santa on the beach. We've got a Sandman, little crab here, palm tree with lights. I mean, what's there not to like? So then I wanted to get the flamingo in there, so I made one like that with the palm tree, the crab. Santa is now in the water. We have this one with 3 flamingos. Santa, this one I did a little different. I tried putting some puffy things on his beard, and I put that up on some foam. I don't know if I would do the puffy beard again. We have that one. Now this one, I mean, it has the van. So, you know, that's like amazing. So we have that one in the Sandman and the palm tree. And this one has Santa in the water again, the Sandman, the little crab, and the tree. This one, I just did 3 flamingos and the palm tree and the little shells. And then this one has another van, the crab, and the palm tree. So this set has a lot to offer. There's a lot of pieces here. And there's some sentiments, and there's all kinds of things. So there are so many different combinations that you can do here. So let's make another one. Let me bring in my stamping platform. Open this up. All right, so let's see what we have here. We have got the 2 Santas, and we have sentiments that say Christmas is better at the beach. He knows when you've been crabby. Wishing you a beachy Christmas. Sea sands greetings. Warm wishes for the holiday season. Yeah, lots of fun. So let's bring in our paper. So this card's going to be 5 by 7. So if the card is 5 by 7, I'm going to have a red matte layer that is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4. So then this is now 4.5 by 6.5. So let's see what we've got to put on here. So I'm thinking, let's see, well, we have to have the palm tree. And I think the palm tree does look better on this side of the card, just because the way it's curved, it looked a little funny when I tried it on the other side. So we'll have the palm tree. Thinking, let's see, I don't think I did a combination of Santa on the beach. Nope, he has the flamingo. And the van. Let's see if this will fit. I don't think Santa's going to fit on there. I think that would have to be a slimline card. Yeah, that's a little crowded. Well, maybe it will fit. No, I don't think I like that. All right. So let's take that off. Let's see, what do we want to put on here? Let's put the crab. And I guess we'll put the Sandman. We'll put all these on here. Pick those up. Now I want to use the same. Let's see, Sea Sands Greetings. That's where I want to put that, up here anywhere. All right, let me ink this up. All right, that looks good. Take this out. Put all this to the side. Bring in my scratch paper here. Now I wrote down what I used earlier, because as I was going through everything, I was trying to decide what colors to use, and I finally decided on some colors that I really liked. So for the crab, I liked using RV14 and E51. So what I did is I colored the crab first. So I colored the crab first in the red. Okay, and then I came through with the E51, one underneath here, and it blends it together and gives you this nice color. Put some on his claws, and once it's dry, it gives you that really nice color. So for his glasses, this is going to be C5. His glasses will be C5. Ooh, I pressed down too hard there. And Santa's shoes. Yeah, when you're using these brush tips, the best way not to go out of a line when you have something small like that, put your hand firmly on the table, hold it upright, and barely touch it. And you can make a nice fine line. If you hold it at an angle, you get a much thicker line. I did not do that because I'm trying to color fast. All right, so that's it for the black. So now we're going to give, let's see, we're going to give him a red hat, and we're going to give the Sandman a red hat. All right, so for that, I'm going to use R29. I'm going to take my own advice this time and put my hand firmly on the table. All right, his shorts need to be red. Let's see, and we're going to need red and green, so I'm just going to alternate here. Green, green, red, green, red. All right, now for green, I'm going to use green to 8, and we're going to color in the lights. All right. Now for the seashells, I'm going to do the same thing as I did with the crab, except I'm going to use the yellow, the E51 first. We're just going to put a little bit of that in there. That's all right, that landed where the sand's going to be. It will be fine. Okay, for the rest of the Sandman, I'm going to use E53. All right, I'm going to use some gray on his sunglasses. So I'm going to use C1, I think. Yeah, we're going to put C1 in his sunglasses, and I'm going to put some glossy accents on that. All right, so now for the palm tree, on the darker tree that I have here, I used BG96 and BG94, but I like this lighter color, and this is yellow green 63, so I'm going to use that this time. There we go. All right, next we have the tree, which I used 3-3 on, E33 for the trunk of the tree. And I'm going to start here at the top, because I'm going to go over that a couple times to make that a little darker. Then as we come down, I'm going to color this side of the tree. And I'm only going to go down this side once, so it stays lighter. There we go. That is done. So now we need the present. Let's see, we'll put a blue ribbon on the present. Maybe we'll make the present blue. And then we'll put a red ribbon on it. How about that? Okay, now this is very thin, so I'm going to go hand firmly on the table, upright, and across. And you can even, if you're not sure if you can get it in here, you can also dot it. You just go tap, 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 and work your way up. That will also work. And with these Copic markers, you really do not have to press down on the paper hard. There you go. Now for Santa's skin, I'm going to use E53. I'm going to come across here. Make it a little darker where he'd have some shading from his shorts. Color his toes. Get his arm, which is holding his cup. Go under his beard. Go under here again, get a little more shading. Also, when I color, when I'm not filming, I generally put it closer to my body. But if I did that, my head would be in the way, so. All right, there's our tan Santa's body. I'll go across his head. Here again, upright. You want to make sure when you're looking at your brush, you're not pushing down like this, where you're seeing it at an angle. You want to make sure it's nice and straight, or else you'll be pressing too hard. Don't forget his ears. Santa has 2 little ears over here sticking out. All right, Santa is colored. So we need to give him a beverage. I think we'll give him a pink beverage this time. Before I was coloring him like he had iced tea, but let's pretend he has something else this time. And we'll need to color his straw. We'll give him a nice blue tropical straw. How about that? All right, now for his beard and everything, it's white, but I want it to have a little bit of shading. So I'm going to take C1 and just put a couple little strokes there, a little on his hat. And let's come down here. There, that's probably good. All right, now you're probably saying to yourself, this looks like it's floating. So let me get my art liner and we will draw on some sand. All right, so this is 0.5, and this is the closest I have to the line that's here in the artwork. So I'm going to start over here, and I'm going to draw a line that's wavy behind Santa, behind the Sandman, and out the other side. So this here is going to be our beach. This will be our sky. All right, so to do the beach, I'm going to use Gina K Sandy Beach. This color is this here. It is the best color for beach. It really is. Now this one, let's see. Now this one, I did Sandy Beach underneath and then went over it with a alcohol marker to give it a little bit more texture. So we'll see. Since I dropped that there, I may have to go over it. So you just have to kind of be careful when you're doing this, that you don't get overzealous with it and cover up everything. All right, to get in all these smaller areas, I'm switching to a smaller brush so I don't end up getting the sand color all over things I don't want the sand color on. These are the little Simon Says stamp brushes. They're nice when you want to do a small area. Make it a little darker under Santa where he's standing. And we'll make it a little darker on the Sandman. And our little crabby friend over here. All right, that looks good. Now I'm going to bring in the blue for the sky. And for that, I'm going to use my favorite sea glass. I'm going to have a little brush standing by. I'm going to start off with this one. And I did finally order a big ink pad of the sea glass because I just use it so much. And I ordered a re-inker. There we go. I think that's done. Cap all this up. Now the next question to decide is, let me grab the stamp set. I wanted to use He Knows When You've Been Crabby. So I was trying to decide if I wanted to put this in the front or in the inside. I think I'm leaning toward the inside. All right, so let me get all of this. Center this. All right. And as that dries, that will even out. Gina K's stuff is really good about that. Now, on the other ones, I did put a little bit of brown around the outside to make it a little bit more vintage looking. I think I'm going to leave this one plain. Let's see, let's bring that in the original. See, I went around the outside. It made it a little bit more vintage. I think this one I'm going to leave. All right. Make sure we're not putting this on upside down. And center it. That looks good. Now let's stamp the inside. I am going to turn this upside down. And I'm going to grab He Knows When You've Been Crabby. There we go. I think that's funny. I think I may put another crab on the inside. It's because I really like that little crab. We'll pick those up. That looks pretty good. I don't think I have to do it a second time. Now I'm not going to color in the crab with markers because that will go right through. So we're just going to leave him black and white in the inside. Season's greeting. So the only thing left to do is I'm going to take some Glossy Accents. Where is my scratch paper? My bottle clogs on me all the time. Let's see. But I've cut the tip of it off, so hopefully we solved that problem. So I'm going to put some glossy accents on the glasses. Maybe on Santa's drink. There we go. And we'll let that dry. All right, so there it is. All right, let me get the camera turned around. All right, so let's see. This is the card we made today. And that has to dry. And we'll take one more look at the ones I did earlier. There is the one with the flamingos. Santa in the water with one flamingo and the crab. The RV bus. The van and the Sandman with the palm tree. Those were all slim lines. And these were all the 5x7s. Some shells. And that might be my favorite, the 3 flamingos on the beach. So I hope you like that. And again, the set was called Beachy Christmas from Pink and Maine. And I think it's a lot of fun. It's a little bit different. And I hope you enjoyed it. And if you did, give me a like. And if you want to see the other cards that we're making for Christmas in July, subscribe and you'll get a notification. And until next time, stay crafty.